Hello friends, I am departing Fayetteville. I stayed with Sarah last night and we had a fun time being obnoxious and crass and wearing pants. And it was the first time I wore pants since I was on vacation because it was chilly enough and they were comfy. Until I sat down and ate and then I just took a puff. I look really awkward at this angle. This is better. Ooh. But then I have to hold it up. Ooh. So I have to drive 170 miles on stupid I-95 North, and I hate this road very strongly. I prefer not to drive on it, but I don't really have any other choice. So I stopped this morning. I needed to get coffee and some breakfast. And I needed to get gas. I only had like half tank. So I stopped at it's like the VA market, or the VA gas station. So I'm like, what up, veterans? I stop and get my gas, and I'm talking, I get my coffee. Guess what I got for breakfast, friends from work? I have eaten that since. Some more Pop-Tarts, delicious. I enjoy them with my coffee. Sometimes I eat them when I get to work. So I got some more Pop-Tarts, I got coffee, and I got the newspaper, just because it's fun to read newspapers from different areas. And then I found this gem for $1. Carolina mugshots. There's featured Cumberland bums, featured Harnett hoodlums, most wanted rewards. There is Meth and Sampson, the Who's Who match game, Cumberland Shame on You, and Cumberland murder mugs. Now, you know you're classy when you make it into the CarolinaMugshots.net newspaper that I paid $1 for. The lady at the checkout, she suggested that when I'm in Virginia I stop because they have a better one. So I think I might do that. But yeah, I haven't read this obviously because I'm driving. But there's a whole big thing, they have stories. Man's alleged weapon used against bicycles, spit, and a machete. Because I have a machete and I'm going to threaten a bicyclist. And then coin slow burglar's escape attempt. So police apprehended a robbery subject because he wasn't able to move very fast. He was wearing a bolt cutter under his coat and had $61 worth of quarters on him. While processing him, he had just dropped by the police station to register as a sex offender. Hey, I'm a sex offender. And he left the police station, broke the lock on a nearby newspaper box, took the quarters. He was cited for criminal mischief, third-degree theft, and possession of burglary tools. I'm going to rob something, so I'm going to grab $61 worth of quarters from the newspaper machine thing. Yeah. So, I'm not going to read all these, but then the kids with a machete, this kid looks like he's 20. Punk. So you've made it big when you make it into the Carolina Most Wanted newspaper. So I'm hoping I can collect one in Virginia. I'll probably stop for gas in there. It is my least favorite state to drive through, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So, yeah. It has been a good vacation. I don't want to go back home. I know that when I get home I can sleep. So, that is the good thing about that. And I get to see Fat Cat, meow. Today is Mother's Day, and Pam, friend of Pam from work, sent me a message, said Happy Mother's Day from Fat Cat, meow. So Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, to Tracy and Katie, new moms, Nicole, Jameson, trying to think of who has babies, Jason Johnson, and Harper Hot Dog, meow, Harper Hot Dog. Actually, it's not his Mother's Day, it would be Alyssa. Hey, Alyssa. Jason's not a woman. Not that I know of. I don't know him in the biblical sense, obviously. Sorry, I'm tired. Yeah, so. Driving. So yeah, breakfast was good. go to Dr. Joe's, but I'd rather just get it. It's cheaper. It's usually better. And you can put whatever you want in it. You don't have to be like, I would like a half-calf venti latte with mocha swirls and pumpernickel sticks. Yeah, so I got my own coffee. I had control over my coffee, so that made me happy. Ooh, MySpace. Ooh. Yeah. Driving. All my pods are charged, I believe. So far I've driven 1,838.5 miles so far in this trip, and I have another 500 to go to get home-ish, give or take a few. Low clearance bridges the next 10 miles. Good thing I am short. Yeah, it's been a good vacation. Now that I know I can drive down here, like, I never thought that I couldn't drive down here. I've just never driven this far alone. We're gonna go on this side. Yeah. I've never driven this far alone, so yeah, now that I know I can do it, I mean, I can go visit people. I mean, I'm in Charleston, and I could have, like, driven. I was probably close to the border of Georgia. I have family in Georgia. I mean, they were family that were up for the wedding, so it would have been silly for me to go visit their house. And I'm close to, you know, I could technically, like, sleep for the night, drive to Florida if I wanted to visit my family, but I don't. They're crazy. In their own special ways. Coffee time. Yeah, I can't wait to sleep. My lappy on and watch some Netflix. Oh, but I can't think about that. Ooh. So I went on my GPS with my phone and I checked how long it would take for me to get from Sarah's house to home, and it's like 12 hours. So then I'm like, oh my god. And I was supposed to get up at 7 o'clock, leave at 7:30. That didn't happen. I got up at 9 o'clock and left at 9:45. I have to change lanes because I don't want to be stuck in the right lane or the left lane doing speedy things. There we go. So I get into my car and I put the GPS on. Oh, sleepy eyes. Oh, I look like death. My eyes are like, meow. And it only said it would be 10 hours. So I'm like, GPS? What is your problem? And I haven't updated my GPS since I bought it in 2008. So it's been like almost 4 years and I've never updated any of the maps. So, I mean, I can't see that it's changed a tremendous amount. You know, the guy road, the interstate, the freeway, whatever. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'd much rather drive for 10 hours than 12. Let's see what time we have for my estimated time of arrival at home. In my casa, 8:46 p.m. That's like perfect. It's just darkish. Nothing. It's not like pitch black. It's not like I'm driving at 2 in the fucking morning like I was the other day. That was painful. Well, I'm in Harnett County. We can find the Harnett hoodlums. We can stop at Love's Travel Shops or stops. We can stop at Subway, and I just heard that the Subway $5 footlong for the month is a pizza sub. Yum. So, if anyone's looking for a $5 footlong, you get pizza. So, not really sure what I'm in the mood to listen to today. I'm kind of just listening to like local radio, which I like. I do enjoy the local radio. And someday I aspire to have a car that I can put the auxiliary cable in, like the you know, so that I can just plug my iPod in through that. That would be wonderful. But then I can play like Pandora through my phone. But I do not have a cable of that in my car. Even though the CD button, like I can go AM, FM, CD, it's CD/aux. But there's no plug that I can see. So I'm going to have to go home and look up like 2006 Honda Civics named Roberto and see if they actually have one. I'll look in the manual, but not whilst I'm driving. That is legal, not like this isn't. I'm talking to myself or texting. I'm just talking out loud. Like, it looks like I'm talking to no one or singing along to the radio. So, meh. Pest control, Dobson. Pest control. Stupid I-95 north. There's a lot of churches down here. Oh, so I'm talking to the lady at the gas station, and she was like, I forget what she asked me. Oh, I was like perplexed by the, Charles, or the Carolina Most Wanted, CarolinaMugshots.net paper, and I was like, I have never seen anything like this before. She's like, no, and I was like, oh, I'm from New York, I'm down traveling. She's like, oh, as soon as you started talking, I knew you're from New York. I'm like, what kind of accent do I have? Do I have like I don't have a New York City accent, like, I don't even know what that is. Please see Michelle Ziegler. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah. So yeah, it was funny. I mean, she didn't sound like like if I had seen her in the streets walking, I would not have known that she was Southern, I guess. She didn't have like an accent like that was very pronounced. I don't know. The guy who tried to fix Kara's air conditioning had an extreme accent. And I was like, oh, accents are so cute. I was like, I don't care how silly they are. So, when you're done, oh, there's an exit for done. I will not go there. That would be illegal. Her eyes look terrible. They're like yellow or on the outside, so I got punched in the face. That's tiredness. Yeah. I'm wearing my contacts again, just because I can wear my shades. I like it better it's better when I drive with my shades on. My sweet $4 floral shades that I got. Ben Franklin, what up? I don't really care about sunglasses enough to like buy expensive ones because I'll either lose them, I'll break them, or I don't wear my contacts enough to like justify spending $1 million on a pair of sunglasses. Oh, I've been taping this for 12 minutes. This is a long one. Probably should stop. Merge. Maybe, put my cruise control on, get some tunes going. Alright, to be continued.